he's not broken. I think, again, that's a portrayal that is one of these black and white portrayals. You know, you're either flying high and everything is great, or you are a broken failure. And, you know, to see him portrayed because he is responsible as some kind of idiot is profoundly damaging, not to Arsenal and actually not to Arsene, but damaging for the game. You know, we do this. And I think we need to think about that. Arsene is frustrated. He shares the same frustrations that we all do about, you know, I think the frustration of a lot of us in the club and a lot of our fans is the potential is very, very high. And we've found ways, almost self-inflicted ways, not to achieve that full potential. And that's what is deeply frustrating. If we were looking at a team over the last 5 years when we haven't managed to get over the line with a trophy, that didn't have the potential to do it, in a strange way, we might be more accepting. But the potential is there, and everyone can see it. Last year, we played some of the best football in the Premier League, and yet we self-destructed at some key moments, and we've seen that a couple of times this season again. And that's something we have to correct because the potential's there. That's the frustration that I think Arsene is wrestling with, but he's absolutely not broken. I mean, he is as focused on delivering success to this football club as he's ever been. Believe it or not, he didn't suddenly become a bad manager or somebody who is out of touch with the game. It's absolute nonsense based on, you know, I believe on the need to create crisis and drama. Again, I think we're all complicit in that because it's part of what fuels the success of the game and the interest in the game.
It's probably based, to be fair, on the fact that he set the bar so high. It's based upon a judgment against his own standards.
Well, I think that's right. You know, most football clubs that we could very well have been in competition with. If you look at where this club was 10, 15 years ago, most football clubs would absolutely die to be in our position. And actually, you know, almost every club would. So, you know, we've set the bar very high. We welcome that expectation, so I don't want to push it away and say you shouldn't have that expectation. I actually agree with the expectation, and I welcome it. I think it's a good thing for our club that we have high expectations. But I think when we veer into, oh, the club is a failure, I think we are losing perspective a little bit.